What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to another episode of the 2000 franchise here at NBA 2K21. In the last episode, we took control over the LA Lakers and we ended up winning the NBA Finals over the New York Knicks in the 2010 NBA Finals. And I honestly don't know what team I'm controlling today. You guys have probably, like, you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know what team I'm using. I really don't know what team I'm going to use. Also, though, I did update every team's logo to what it would be like in 2010. So, yeah, this is pretty much what the new ones look like. I think the Suns one is the only one that's different. I think they started this in like 2012. So, that one's just a little 2 years off. But, yeah, all these logos are now updated to what they were like in 2010. Alright, and I think the team I want to use next is the Golden State Warriors here in 2010. They do have Kevin Durant. They have Ron Artest, Eric Gordon, Mike Bibby, Zaza Pachulia, Doyle Williamson, Russell Butler, Luther Nash, and that's pretty much all the players I know. Nobody's hurt that pretty much I would have known. So they were pretty bad. They were 35 and 47. They have Kevin Durant, who luckily fell to them with the second overall pick, as I think the Miami Heat passed up on them. So yeah, we're going to be using a Bay Area team, using another Pacific team in the Golden State Warriors. So the Warriors here, like, we should be, when they were the worst team in the league, we are going to have a lottery pick, which is nice. So, yeah, we're going to be building around Kevin Durant, who has one more year under team control before he will be a restricted free agent. Zaza Pachulia is making $37 million a year. I think a potential trade candidate that I'd like to get off his contract. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how much players do make in the NBA now. Mike Bibby, he's at the end of his career. He does have 2 years left, but he's making $43 million a year. Ron Artest is getting paid a lot of money. There's Eric Gordon, and then, like, some of the other guys that are on the squad. But, yeah, we're going to have a lottery pick, which is nice. Shaq retires for the Pacers, Jamal Mashburn, Glenn Robinson, Chauncey Billups, Bob Sura, Scott Pollard, Bonzi Wells, couple big names. All retiring. Sherman Williams. So, Trajan Langdon retired. Doc Rivers retires as a head coach. Shaq enters the Hall of Fame. So, it would be nice. Imagine we ended up winning the lottery. What pick do we have here? Do we not get our pick? Oh, no, we're at 5? 5? Oh, that's great. That is great. So, yeah, we're going to hope to possibly keep this pick. And we'll see what ends up happening. So I'll see you guys when they're announcing like pick 8 around there. So we were supposed to get the 6th pick, but it goes to the Grizzlies. That means I think we go up into the top 4. Oh my god, imagine we could have like a John Wall or DeMarcus Cousins to this team. Or Paul George, who was also in this class as well. We were supposed to get 4 and it goes to Utah. The Golden State Warriors are getting some nice luck here. We were supposed to get 3 and it goes to the Pelicans. Wow. Oh, we're going to land a top 2 pick, and we land the number 1 overall pick because that goes to Utah. So we were supposed to get 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and we ended up getting 1. We get very lucky, and I mean very lucky in this lottery. So we have the number 1 pick. I don't think we have anything else. Yeah, I don't see the Warriors' name. Let's actually just double check to see future draft picks. Yeah, so we don't even have our first round pick next year, actually, or it's protected some way. So, yeah, like, we have a chance to add DeMarcus Cousins or John Wall to this team, like, to possibly replace Zaza or Mike Bibby. There's Gordon Hayward, Paul George also up there in the mock drafts. Billy Donovan is the current head coach for the Warriors. We can keep it that way. I can look to sign Mike Brown. I would like to fire Tyler Rush. Ooh, not really a great trainer. So I'm just going to hire him to a 1-year deal. And let's get Donna Matthews. So boom, we get all 3 of those. Let's go to the NBA draft now. I mean, I would like to get off of some of the contracts we're on. But, I mean, like, we could just look at next year's free agency class. I mean, like, if we wanted to move Zaza and 1, I just wanted to see who would come up. Yeah, not even getting an offer. What about if I do 1 and Doyle Williamson? Nothing? What about if I just try trading number 1? Rubio and 8. I'll pass 3 and Jeff Teague. I mean, I would still land Paul George, Sean Wall, or Cousins, and I get Jeff Teague. That's all that I'm getting offered. Okay. I want to look to trade Doyle Williamson, though. Alright, so we aren't going to really have any cap space this offseason. I kind of already figured that out. So we're going to be trading Doyle Williamson and a 2nd-round pick for an expiring deal, but Lamar Odom, who's been a very good player for the Portland Trailblazers the last 2 years. He's bounced around between Dallas, San Antonio, Memphis. He likes the Southwest teams. And then also he's been on the Clippers in this series as well. So we are going to accept that trade from the Portland Trailblazers. I think we are going to stay at 1. I don't think I'm going to trade down. I only have 1 real offer now at number 1. I mean, I could trade down to 3. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to make my decision at 1, but I just don't know who to take. Either way, I'm going to be drafting a backup player. Do I go Cousins or do I go John Wall or Paul George? It's a big decision to make. So I ended up going DeMarcus Cousins with the #1 overall pick. We'll see if I end up regretting it. It was between Cousins or Wall, and I ended up going Cousins. I also traded my second-round pick with a Sixers second-round pick in the future because I only want real players on my team, and it was all auto-generated guys at that point. So we signed DeMarcus Cousins. We're picking up the team option on KD, who will be a free agent next year. Eric Gordon picking up the team option on him. He's got 2 more years under that. Nash and Rex Barrett, we are going to let walk. So T-Mac opts out of his Knicks contract after playing 3 years with them. He'll be a free agent. And all these guys, Jermaine O'Neal stays with the New York Knicks. D. Rose, that's a team option. Most of these are team options. Qualifying offers, none of these guys will get it. So going into free agency, let's see how many guys we would have in our rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cousins would be 7. I would like to sign 2 more guys. I would like to get a point guard as well. Daniel Gibson would actually be pretty nice. If we could afford something a little bit. At least we have a nice mid-level exception. And I'd like to get a point guard and a power forward. So I might go after Stephon Marbury here, like a nice veteran on a 1-year deal worth about 11 mil. And then we get Marbury, okay? So that means I'm going to go to power forwards, well, after I sign Marbury. So I know how much money we have. I guess I should have went after Russell Butler to bring him back, and I actually can, which is nice. So I'm going to give him a 10-year deal, and that'll probably be it, better than getting one of these guys. I don't really want Luther Nash. Actually, we could sign Luther Nash to just a 1-year deal. In case somebody gets hurt, I'll just slide in there at the 9th spot. So we signed Luther Nash. We can see that Duncan re-signs with the Spurs. T-Mac re-signs with the Knicks. Bargnani stays with the Okc Thunder. This guy's a stud. Kyle Lowry stays with the Magic. Aldridge stays with the Knicks. Rondo stays with the Pelicans after 1 year with them. Brandon Roy stays with the Knicks. The Knicks are absolutely stacked. Gasol stays with the Clippers. All right, so Zaza regresses. Mike Bibby regresses 5 points. That makes me think, okay, yeah, I should have taken John Wall, or I should have took John Wall. Artest regresses. Lamar Odom regresses. Butler, oh, God, that wasn't a great player progression whatsoever. So we do have 2 training camps. I want to send DeMarcus Cousins on top potential. Don't know why I did that. And I'm going to send Kevin Durant to perimeter shooting. Don't know why I did that. So here's going to be the 9-man rotation. Mike Bibby, Eric Gordon, Ron Artest, Kevin Durant, and Zaza Pachulia. With a bench of Lamar Odom, DeMarcus Cousins, Russell Butler, and Stephon Marbury. System proficiency under Billy Donovan is going to be 3.5 star grit and grind. We will stick with that. We will start this season. I'll see you guys in about a month. And let's hope we're off to a good start. So yeah, we go 11-4 to start the year. I absolutely love to see that MVP race. Bargnani is #1. You got Melo, Paul, Bosh, and Gilbert Arenas. So no Kevin Durant. Just wondering if I would see him. Paul George leading the way in Rookie of the Year. He's killing it for the Pels. Evan Turner 2. You got Cousins 4. Bradley 5. Mike Conley #1 and 6th man of the year for the Bobcats. You got Chris Humphries, Goran Dragic, Lou Will, and Nene. Defensive player of the year, Chris Paul, #1 on the list. You got Noah at 4, T-Mac at 3, Yao Ming at 2, some guys we had taken control of. And then most improved, you got George Hill, Jeff Teague, Darren Hudson, James Harden, and Dmitry Kursov. Just taking a look at the stats to start the season through the first 15 games. KD is leading the way in scoring. He's 53, 40, 86 splits to start the year. Then we got Mike Bibby averaging about 17 and 6.7, 39 from 3. I mean, I'd love to trade him at the deadline, but I just don't know who would want him. He's definitely a trade candidate on draft night next year. But because Gordon, KD will be restricted, but we can work around him. But Bibby, if we get off his books, Artest will be a free agent. Odom will be a free agent. We'll see what we can do with Zaza as well. I am kind of looking towards the 2020, not the 2020, excuse me. This would be the 2011 offseason, where we can maybe make some moves. Now, if we take a look at the scouting, you can see, this is the Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, Derek Williams class, Kawhi Leonard, Clay. It's a great class, nonetheless. 2011, one of the best of the 2010s. So, I will see you guys in about another month, and let's hope we're still a top 4 seed in the West. Look at that, dude. The first 33 games, the Golden State Warriors are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We have a half-game lead over a team we've controlled, the San Antonio Spurs. Still got LeBron and Duncan there. And then we have a game lead over another team we've controlled, the LA Lakers. They're still pretty good over there as well. So here's kind of how the Western Conference is looking like. The other team I was thinking about taking over was the OKC Thunder. Now the Thunder, no longer the Supersonics. Here are the standings here in the East. Teams we have controlled, nobody here. We've controlled the Raptors. They're 14 and 13, but they look a lot different from when we got them. They were the first team we used in 2000. You still have the Knicks, who were really good. And I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm going to do more Eastern Conference teams. Next team we do will probably be an Eastern Conference team. I've been doing a lot of West, but we are, yeah, it's February 5th. We are, what, 13 games over 500? Yep, that is correct. Looking at the award races, LeBron is number 1 in MVP. Darren Williams, number 2 in MVP. There's Brandon Roy, and then you got the Chris's there. Rookie of the Year, you got Turner, George Wall. No DeMarcus Cousins in the top 5. Sixth Man of the Year, Chris Humphries. All right, he's number 1. You got Ben Gordon. We had him with the Clippers. Defensive Player of the Year, Chris Paul, number 1. Yao Ming. We have controlled 4 of these players out of the 5 there. And then there is Most Improved. Here are the player stats throughout the year. Eric Gordon shooting 35 from 3. Bibby 36%. KD 42%. There's DeMarcus Cousins. And then our test. How's Odom been? Odom's been actually pretty good for us. All right. So I also wanted to look at the league leaders, to just kind of show you guys who's been balling out this year. So you got Steph Curry on the Timberwolves. Second-year man, Steph Curry, stud. But yeah, here's pretty much the top. Ooh, who is this guy? Kevin Lyons. Out of nowhere from the 2007 class. All right. But yeah, here's pretty much the top 20 in offense. Nate Robinson's there at 18. I'll show you guys the top 20 in rebounders. I don't know if we saw anybody on our team, but there it is. Brandon Hayward, number 1. He's at 31 years old. He's averaging 3 points a night. And then here's the top assisters. You got Mo Williams at number 1. All right, Rondo. Roland Felder, still pretty good. And then, yeah, there's the top 20. I will see. Oh, we got Mike Bibby at 19. I will see you guys in about another month in the beginning to middle of March. So it is the contract extension deadline. We are 16 games over 500. We have now dropped to the 2 seed in the West. We're fighting with the Spurs and the Lakers for that 1 seed. We will see if there's anybody we want to re-sign. We will have some big free agents anyway. So KD's ineligible. Zaza wants to test our test, and Odom all want to test free agency. How's Marbury been? He's been all right. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty much here on March 1st. The award races are this. You got Roy leading the way for MVP. All right, there's Rookie of the Year, John Wall. Oh, he dislocates his right patella. He is out for the season. There's Sixth Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved. Harden is leading the way there. So I'll see you guys when they're pretty much announcing the All-Star teams, which should be very soon. So it is an all-star announcement day. We got, or the draft day, we got Team LeBron James, and I believe that's Chris Paul. It could also be Chris Bosh, but it is Chris Paul. So we'll take a look if we had any all-stars and any first-time all-stars. So Russell Westbrook of the Lakers, first-time all-star. You got Kevin Love, who's on Team LeBron. He is a first-time all-star as well. KD is our lone all-star. It is his second one he has made. A couple other guys that we have used in this series. You got, obviously, LeBron James. You have Manu Ginobili making it. You have, let's see, any other guys we've controlled? Gilbert Arenas, Elton Brand. J.R. Smith is now a 3-time All-Star. And then you have Brandon Roy and Marcus Aldridge on the Knicks. I am curious to see what team Kevin Love is on, because I don't think I know off the top of my head. He's on the Cleveland Cavaliers with Darren Williams. Wow, that's a very nice duo over there in Cleveland. And they're the 2 seed. They also have Rip Hamilton, but he's 33 years old. Pat Garrity. They got Chris Kaman, who's still a very good player or solid player in the league. Their bench is Deshaun Stevenson and Samuel Dallenberg mainly. There's the Orlando Magic doing pretty good. They got Pierce, Iggy, Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is a stud in the league. And the Knicks leading the way. We've really built a juggernaut over there for them throughout the future. They had Marcus All this whole time. They did. Oh, yeah, we did have Marcus All on them or on that team. We are 2.5 games back of the Lakers for the 1 seed. The Spurs are falling off a little bit. It is the trade deadline, and we are currently the 4 seed. Wow, we've fallen off. Or, wait, it says we're the 4 seed in the conference. Oh, because it's 2 Pacific teams. All right, that does make sense. We're doing fine. I don't think I'm going to make any trades unless I was going to move, like, Ron Artest for somebody under contract because Ron Artest is not having a good year whatsoever. I mean, I would love Richard Jefferson. But yeah, we're basically committing to him long-term. Dirk's 32. We never really, not the Dirk we knew in real life. He didn't really amount to that Dirk. Gasol, I mean, I would like to get something for him, but I'm not really finding anything I like long-term. So what I'm going to do is just really just swap Artest and Odom. And some of the minutes as well. So we're going to go and make Cousins the 6th man. Yeah, we're going to do that. We got 4 more minutes, so let's give him Lamar Odom. I'm not going to make any trades at the deadline. I'll see you guys in the start of or the middle to end of April. Okay, so it is April 22nd. We are now the 2 seed in the conference. I guess we're the 2 seed now. I don't know why it changes. But yeah, the Lakers are the 1 seed. We're 2 games back from them. You got Portland there, who's playing pretty well. Who's on the Portland Trailblazers? They got Kirkheimer, and who's been having a very good career. J.R. Smith, who's been a stud throughout his career. Wilson Chandler, Drew Gooden, the journeyman, Brooke Lopez. They got Doyle Williamson, Akeem Warwick, Scal, Rex Rogers, Amir Johnson. That is what the Blazers are looking like. There's the Western Conference. Here is the Eastern Conference, man. The Nets, we might have to help out the Nets with Chris Paul, David Wade down the line. Okay, I was just checking them out, you know. And then the Knicks, they're absurd, 51-12. Taking a look at the award races, Darren Williams is leading the way for MVP, followed by LeBron, Roy, KD number 4. All right, you got Agent Zero at 5. You got no DeMarcus Cousins in the top 5 in Rookie of the Year, which is a shame. There's 6th Man of the Year. You got Conley number 1. No Warriors there. And then there's Defensive Player of the Year. You got 2 Spurs with LeBron and Tim Duncan. Taking a look, just a quick team stat check. Mike Bibby's our second leading scorer. Not surprised. Eric Gordon's having a very solid season. I like him a lot. I wish KD... Yeah, I don't know why his numbers went down specifically. Because shot tendency is still at like a 99. I don't know if I should make him like my first scoring option. He might already be. But yeah, I'm just going to put him there. I'll see you guys like right before the season ends. And we'll take a look at what we're looking like going into the playoffs, if we're on like a winning streak or not. So it is May 27th and we just picked up a win. We are 63-18. We are really back and forth with the Lakers for the 1 seed. We had it for a couple days. We're a game back from them, so it looks like we need a win and a Lakers L to get it, unless they've actually clinched the 1 seed, which they might have. They have not. They don't have the Z next to them. I also wanted to see if we take a look at the standings. Our last 10 games, where we're at. We're on a 7-game winning streak. Okay, that is pretty nice, and we're 8-2 in our last 10. Yeah, we're on a 7-game winning streak. Wow, that's very nice. We can go into the playoffs on an 8-game winning streak. Let's see if we can do just that. And then a quick last award race. Let's see. Gilbert Arenas. Wow, he is past Brandon Roy. Darren Williams is not even on the list anymore. Gilbert Arenas, how many MVPs would that be throughout this series? This would be his 4th. He won it 2 years ago. And he won it like 6 years ago, and I think like 4 years ago or something like that. But yeah, Gilbert Arenas might steal the MVP award. KD finished maybe 3rd. There's Rookie of the Year. Will it be Paul George, Mike Conley, Chris Paul, and Jeff Teague? Let's find out. Could have picked up Jeff Teague in a trade too, and ended up with like Paul George. But no, the award races were wrong. It goes to Brandon Roy of the New York Knicks. That is his first MVP. He's 26 years old. Gets an MVP. He's a 2-time NBA champion, a 3-time All-Star. He definitely has a Hall of Fame career going for him. Wow, Brandon Roy is a stud. Paul George wins Rookie of the Year. He went 3rd. I could have picked him up and Jeff Teague, but I didn't do that trade. All right. On to 6th Man of the Year. You got Mike Conley on the Charlotte Bobcats. Chris Paul wins Defensive Player of the Year. What a career he's having so far. And Jeff Teague, Most Improved. Nick Nurse gets Coach of the Year, probably of the Lakers. I don't remember. And Zachary Staples, Executive of the Year. So on being first team, you got Brandon Roy, Darren Williams, Melo, LeBron, and Bargnani. Bargnani's actually like a superstar in this. It's funny. Second team, do we see Kevin Durant? We do. He joins Yao Ming, Chris Bosh, who's 27 years old, Steph Curry, and Chris Paul. And then third team, you got Agent Zero, Dwayne Wade, Hedo Turkoglu, who is... He's been having a Hall of Fame career. He really has. He was drafted in 2000. Then you got KG and Bynum. Defensive first team, you got Paul, Rondo, McGrady, LeBron, and Yao Ming. And then second team, you got Noah, Garnett, Duncan, Wade, and Stephen Hunter. All right. And then there's all rookie first team. DeMarcus Cousins does make it after not even being top 5 in the race. And then there is all rookie second team. So taking a quick look at the playoff picture, we are the 2 seed taking on the Jazz in round 1. So we're going up against George Hill, Stephen Hunter, Melo. Do they still have Dwight Howard? Yes, they do at the center position. He's been good throughout his career. They got Gordon Hayward. That's funny because they drafted him early. They got him with the 4th overall pick. Corey Benjamin, Jared Dudley on this team. Steve Blake, Daniel Gibson, Kerry Kittles. All right, they got some names. But yeah, you got Lakers versus the Thunder, Spurs versus the Suns, and the Blazers versus the Rockets. How are the Rockets looking now? Because they were so good like 5 or so years ago. Jaden Wallace looks like a stud for them. Sean Marion, Josh Smith. Yeah, they no longer have Kenyon Martin, but they do have Kevin Martin. And then you got Spurs versus the Suns. Suns are led by Devin Harris, Rudy Gay, who they signed in the offseason. And wow, what a signing that was. And then the Eastern Conference, you got Knicks versus Celtics. Raptors versus the Bobcats. I want to see who started for the Bobcats. It is Derrick Rose, so that's why Conley was backing him up. And they also got Paul Millsap. That's a fun team. Emeka Okafor, Landry Barbosa, Ronnie Turioff. You got Chris Bosh versus Darren Williams and Kevin Love here. This is a good series here in the... And Michael Redd is now on the Wizards. He's actually always been on the Wizards. Yeah, Redd. This has been pretty much Redd and Bosch's team. And you got Orlando versus Philly. Okay, just taking a look at that. And we could just take a look at also the stats from this past season. Kevin Durant led us in scoring, followed by Mike Bibby, Eric Gordon, DeMarcus Cousins, Lamar Odom. Zaza Pachulia did average a double-double and almost 2 blocks. He is knocking down some threes. There's Artest, Butler, and Marbury. But for the playoffs, I don't want him taking any threes, Zaza Pachulia, because what's his shot 3 tendency at? It's at a 58. We're going to be lowering that to a 25. Yeah, let's do that. So, let's see what happens in round 1 against the Utah Jazz. This should be a fairly, not easy series win. I mean, we are going up against Melo, a couple good defenders in the backcourt, and Dwight Howard, but we should be able to beat them as we are blowing them out in game 1, and we end up blowing them out by 30 points. Bibby drops 32 points in 32 minutes. Durant with 20, 13, 7, 3, and 2, and we are taking a 1-0 series lead over the Utah Jazz. All right, let's take a look at game 2 now against the Jazz. If we can win both at what would be the Oracle at the time, would be very nice. We are up by 4 points starting the 4th quarter. Still up by 4. Up by 2 with just under 2 minutes left. Let's win this close one. All right, so we're in the game right now. We got Cousins in. Oh, why don't we have Kevin Durant in? Okay, we got Cousins guarded by Carmelo Anthony. This should be a mismatch for us. Come on, Cousins, get inside. Okay, that's not good. Kick it out to Lamar Odom. We got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Odom, oh, please be a block. Please be a block. Thank God. And we're actually in the bonus. So we got bailed out there. Odom misses the first free throw, though. You gotta be kidding me. At least we're getting some subs in. Odom goes 1 for 2. Puts us up by 3. At least we got KD back in. So Gordon Hayward wearing number 20. That's pretty cool. He kicks it out to George Hill, guarded by Mike Bibby. Hill ended up playing on the Jazz in his career as well. He's driving Pachulia, which is horrible pick-and-roll defense. Lets him go right by. It's back to a 1-point game. All right, we're going to try to go up by a decent amount here. We're going to get a wide-open Kevin Durant 3. Bang. Oh, in and out. You're serious. Oh, no. Up by 1 with a minute left. If I choke this, I will cry. Odom guarding Gordon Hayward. He's got an A- perimeter D. It looks like he's handling the ball. I don't know why Melo, or they took Melo out, and George Hill gets a perfect release 3, and we're down by 2. You can't make this up. All right, so we're going to get a screen from Odom, and we're going to get to the rim with KD. Yeah, with ease. There we go. Back to a tie game. All right, Gordon Hayward. Oh, he just hit a shot. I want to... Let's get this ball to KD. I want to go for a quick 2-1, or 2 for 1. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. We get the quick 2 for 1. That is so easy, just driving around him all the time. I think that's someone Daughtry. So it's a tie game. 28 seconds left. If we get a stop, we can go for the win. So let's hope just to play some good defense here. Gordon Hayward driving, and let's go Zaza with the contest, and we're going to have a chance at the final shot. I'm just going to go to the rim, though, with Kevin Durant. We're going to be up by 2. If it's an easy take, I got to do it. So up by 2, 12 seconds left. They miss it. We're going to be taking game 2. Also, Dwight wearing number 43 looks really weird on him. All right, so they're really trying to get it to Gordon Hayward, and they end up giving it to Dwight. And Hayward gets a wide open look, but he doesn't take the 3. All right, guarded by Lamar Odom here. Are they going to run a play for somebody else, or they're going to just give him the pick? Yeah, they're going to try to do the pick and roll, and he's going to pull up. He gets a great look, and he knocks it down with 0.8 seconds left. Oh, you're kidding me. What a shot by Gordon Hayward in game 2 of the 2011 first round in the Western Conference playoffs. All right, so 0.8 seconds. That could be enough to get KD a shot. That's obviously who we're going to, no matter what. KD gets some screens, shake it right away. If that goes in, we win. And he hits it. Oh my God, let's go. They're going to have to review it because it's going to be close. I really hope they give it to me because that would suck if they don't. Kevin Durant is so good. He would have, I think, 39 if they count it. Let's see. Is it good? 0.7. He has the ball. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes. That's over. That's clearly a make Secaucus. Roll it. Warriors win. They take game 2. And we are going to be sitting pretty going into Salt Lake City. And there's Kevin Durant running around celebrating. You don't see that animation too much. Let's go. Kevin Durant winning it for the Warriors just like 5 years earlier than when it happened in real life. So we're up 2-0 on the Utah Jazz. Let's see what happens here in game 3. The Jazz, we're going back and forth with them, but we have a very nice third quarter. We're up by 5 points with here in the 4th, up by 3, and we have a tie game with a minute left. Let's win it. This Jazz court is very bright, I'll tell you that. And we don't have Kevin Durant, of course, but we have a slow Mike Bibby in. They got Melo in. Oh my God, why does the court look like this? Everything is just so bright. Let's kick it out to Ron Artest, who's having a solid game. He's going to go to the rim. He gets that to go. Artest has 17 points. He also has A+ perimeter D. But yeah, they're running their offense through Gordon Hayward. I don't really understand why not Melo, because he's like a 98 overall, and he averages like 25 a night. Hayward pulls up. That's no good. Artest was cherry picking a little bit. Can he get this over? over Gordon Hayward. No, he cannot, but he gets the rebound, and we can waste a little bit more time. Eric Gordon going to take a 3, pull-up jumper. Zaza will get the rebound. If he misses, Zaza, you have no hands. All right, so the Jazz did score, which means we're tied 121-121. KD not having a great game shooting, but we're going to try to hit the final bucket with him. 10 seconds left. KD, he's going to go right to the rim, and he's going to get the layup to go over Dwight Howard to give us the 2-point lead. KD has been killing it in the clutch in this series. So 5 seconds left. Is George Hill going to be taking the final shot? It looks like it will be George Hill. It's going to be Gordon Hayward actually from downtown. No good. And the Warriors take a 3-0 lead. All right, so we are up 3-0 on the Jazz, and we're looking for the sweep here in Salt Lake City. I think that's where they play in Utah. Yeah, definitely. Actually, no, it might not be. I have no idea. I think it is. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But, yeah, we're up by 6 here in the fourth, up by 19, and we are going to be picking up a 130-102 win. KD drops 28, 4, 8, and 4. Eric Gordon with 24 points. Odom with a double-double. Pachulia with a double-double. And we are going to face the, let's see, in the second round, it is the Portland Trailblazers. The Lakers beat the Thunder at 6. Suns upset the Spurs in 5. Blazers beat the Rockets in 6. Spurs upset the Magic in 7. Cavs beat Washington in 7. I feel like Washington has never really... Actually, I say that Washington hasn't done much, but they might have won the first ever championship in this. No, they didn't. It was the Detroit Pistons. Did the Wizards ever go to the NBA Finals? They haven't. Okay. I was just wondering if they ever did. The Knicks have gone to 3 straight. So, the Knicks also swept the Celtics, and the Raptors beat the Bobcats in 7. So, Portland will look at the roster. Kirk Hinrich, J.R. Smith, Wilson Chandler, Scalabrine, Brooke Lopez, Hakeem Warwick, Amir Johnson. Did somebody get hurt? It looks like Drew Gooden did get hurt. Wow, that's massive. So, game number 1 against the Portland Trailblazers. We're off to a solid start here, as we're up by 12 points in the third. Blow that a little bit, but we're up by 20 in the fourth, and we take a 26-point victory. KD with 44, 12, and 6. He's averaging 30 points in the playoffs so far in the first 5 games. Bibby has a great game 1. Same with DeMarcus Cousins. Brooke Lopez probably had their best game, but it was not enough. Kirk Hinrich was not very good. Him and J.R. combined for 12 for 37 shooting. Damn. All right, so on to game number 2 against the Portland Trailblazers. We'll see if we can pick up the victory as we are up by double digits in the fourth quarter, up by 13, and we end up winning by 15. KD with 29 and 7, Zaza with 21 and 9, Cousins with 19 and 16, Hinrich with 23, 6 and 6. So on to game 3 here. Can we beat the Trailblazers to end up going for the sweep? Possibly. We're up by 13 in the fourth, and we end up beating them by 20 points. This series has not been close whatsoever. Kevin Durant has been abusing them in these games so far. Eric Gordon has a great game. So does DeMarcus Cousins. And we're up 3-0. We are undefeated in the playoffs. Nobody has beaten us yet. And it doesn't look like it's starting in the first 2 games or in the first 2 series. Okay, it actually gets pretty close. We only win by 2 points. But we're moving on to the Western Conference Finals. Bibby with 16 assists. KD with 16 rebounds. Brooke Lopez at 23, but it was not enough. And it's just a collision course. The Lakers versus the Warriors. You got Knicks versus Cavs there in the East. The Warriors, a team we have controlled very recently. It's actually the last team we did. Russ, Agent Zero, Caron Butler, 101-2-3, Blake Griffin, Joakim Noah, DeAndre Jordan, DeMar DeRozan, Gerald Wallace, Drew Holiday. Boy, that's pretty good. All right, so game number 1 against the LA Lakers. We're off to a good start, but the Lakers come back in the second. We're down by 2 here going into the fourth. Oh, not a good start to the fourth quarter and not a good ending either. We get blown out in the fourth by 22 points. And we lose by 20. We were up by 2 heading into the fourth, and we ended up collapsing there. Griffin with 25. Gilbert Arenas was 1 assist away from a triple-double. All right, on to game 2. Must win. We can't go down 2-0, and we're going to be going down 2-0. Oh, the Lakers end up beating this by 27 points. Not good. Arenas with a massive triple-double. All right, on to game 3. Oh, this isn't good. Is it really going to be a rematch of last year's finals? Knicks versus Lakers. If we don't come back, it's going to be a fourth quarter comeback. Let's go. Up by 3. Up by 3. And we end up winning by 1 point. 107-106. Durant with 26. Not an efficient game whatsoever. But hey, a win is a win. Arenas has been so good. But if we get tied up 2-2, we have a whole new series among us. So, good start. We're up by 2. Come on. Going into the fourth quarter, we're up by 7. Don't blow the 7-point lead. We're up by 11. Up by 13. And boom, we win by 16. Let's go. 2-2 series right now. Yes, it's a brand new series here. Game 5 in LA. Good start. Good start. tie game in the third quarter. I'm cool with that. And let's go. Let's go. We ball out in the third quarter, and we take a 3-2 series lead. Bibby with 36 and 7. Durant with 23, 7 and 6. And look at that. We are one game away from going to the NBA Finals in our first year with the Warriors. But don't let them force the Game 7. Can we come back? We're down by 10 with 6 minutes left. And we're down by 7. Down by 7. And we're going to a Game 7. Because we lost by 7. KD dropped 31. Gordon with 22 and 7. I am nervous for this Game 7. Who shot 2 for 10? Ron Artest, you are killing me, man. You are killing me. All right. Game 7 time. It's going to be in the Staples Center. Just don't get blown out. Just don't get blown out. Good start. We're up by 15. Amazing start. Fantastic start. The best start I could have asked for. Just don't choke this. Okay. We're winning. We're going to the NBA Finals. Wow. We beat the Lakers. We beat them by 31 points. Zaza drops 25 and 13. KD 23 and 11. Butler 16 points in 19 minutes. And we're taking on the Knicks in the NBA Finals. So the Knicks swept round 1 and round 3. We swept the first 2 rounds. So we have 3 total L's. We're 12 and 3 in the playoffs. They're 12 and 2. The Raptors ended up beating them twice. How's Kendrick Perkins been? He's actually been pretty good throughout this series. They also have Greg Oden. They got Jason Kidd. How old is he? He's 37 now. Yeah, he's retiring soon. All right, so this Knicks team is absurd. They got Raymond Felton. They got Brandon Roy, T-Mac, Marcus Aldridge. They also have Marcus Gasol, Jermaine O'Neal, Greg Buckner, Big Z. And that's pretty much all that I know. Speedy Claxton looks like he's potentially hurt. So game 1, Knicks are home. Just, okay, not off to a good start. Down by 11 right now. All right, down by 17. Let's pause it in the fourth. We're down by 20. And we end up losing by 15. Is anyone going to be able to stop the Knicks? I don't know. All right, game number 2 here against the Knicks. We're back and forth here. This would be a huge win if we could pull it off. I don't want to go down 2-0. Tied 84 apiece going into the fourth. Down by 4. Down by 7. Down by 11. And we're going to drop game 2 by 14. KD with 47, but it was not enough as Roy drops 34 and T-Mac with 30. All right, the Lakers were up 2-0 on us as well. Can we maybe win game 3 at home? It's a high-scoring affair. Okay, we're down by 1. Let's go. Come on, down by 4 with under 2 minutes left. We got to win this game. We don't have the ball, though, which kind of sucks. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm supposed to be guarding Raymond Felton. That's not good. Good thing he didn't shoot it. Eric Gordon is guarding Jermaine O'Neal. What? So we got KD, and at least he's got 27, 13, and 6 guarding LaMarcus Aldridge. Over to Felton with 11 seconds on the clock. Why is Bibby always tired when I hop in? Sure, I'll bring in Marbury. T-Mac from Wick. We're down by 7. All right, we got a floppy set for KD because we got to hit a 3. Come on, KD. Please give me that. Please give me that. I think we're going down 3-0. And Felton, oh my God, how did I not even contest that with Zaza? We're down by 9. Yeah, this Knicks team is... I literally built a juggernaut. I literally built, like, the greatest team of all time. They're going to go to 4 straight finals, or they're in 4 straight finals. They're going to win 3 straight. Like, are you serious? Zaza, give me a screen. We're going to take this baseline jumper with Eric Gordon. Terrible release. And this series is pretty much over. So we're going here into game 4. Just put me out of my misery, New York. Just do it. Just put me out of my misery. We're down by 6. We're down by 5 at this moment in the fourth quarter. We're actually winning. And we pick up the win by 11. Okay, KD with 31, 10, and 6. Also 4 steals. You know what? If we could pull off a 3-0 comeback, I'd be very happy. But I don't think that will be happening. As we are currently down by 13. We're currently down by 34 points. And the Knicks beat us by 32. Oh, man. Roy with 40. Felton 27 and 10. T-Mac was 1 assist away from a triple-double. Aldridge 25 and 8. And the Knicks win the 2011 NBA Finals. Tracy McGrady's your Finals MVP. So player retirements: Chris Webber, Marcus Camby, Kerry Kittles. Antoine Jamison retires. Okay. Ruben Patterson. Ty Lue at age 34. Jamal McGlure. Calvin Booth. He wasn't on the team. Andre Miller retires as well. Staff retirements: Eric Spoelstra and JB Bickerstaff. Hall of Fame is Chris Webber and Eddie Jones. Shout out Temple. Let's see here. Hall of Fame. Yep. Jersey retirements: Eddie Jones. League meetings. We are going to reject all of these. Let's take a look at the draft lottery. And the Nets. Wow. If they get that Kings pick. Wow. And they also have the Pelicans pick. They're going to have 3 lottery picks. So we won't be picking in here. The Nets end up with 3, 5, and 12. Wow. Timberwolves get Atlanta's pick at 2. So we do have our pick, correct? Or no, do we not? So, no, the Lakers get our pick at 28. And I definitely acquired that in the last episode, so I kind of messed up my future self. So, if we're going to look to make a move, I don't know. It's going to be either Bibby or Pachulia that's going to get traded. All right, we are going to start off with a massive trade. The 76ers are willing to part ways with Nate Robinson because he has 1 year left on his contract. We're going to be giving them Zaza Pachulia and a first-round pick. This means that DeMarcus Cousins will be the starting center next year. And I think I'm going to look to move Mike Bibby as well. And actually, no. We're going to be picking up somebody that I always wanted to pick up because for some reason the Jazz don't value him at all. And that is Dwight Howard. We're going to be probably doing a DeMarcus Cousins and Dwight Howard front court, yes, with KD moving back to the small forward position. I'm very excited about that. So it's going to be Nate Robinson, Eric Gordon, Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins, Dwight Howard starting 5. That's got to be championship worthy. Picking up the team option on Eric Gordon, we are going to be giving Kevin Durant the qualifying offer. No surprise there. So we actually wouldn't even have, we're 16 mil off from like being able to sign LeBron. We also have bird rights on our Test and Odom. I'm going to want to bring them back on 1 year deals also just to improve our depth. And KD takes a deal from the Grizzlies. We are going to match that. Also, we're going to sign Odom and our Test. I'm also going to look to assign Amari Stoudemire to a 3-year deal because I can afford him. And he will... No! He takes the Mavericks deal! Damn! Oh, that would have been a great pickup. I should have given him a little bit more money. Alright, I'm going to look to sign Jason Kidd to basically replace Stephon Marbury. Please sign with us. Boom, we get Jason Kidd a nice veteran present. So at the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would like to maybe trade one of these guys for a backup center or a backup big in general. So I'm going to be trading Russell Butler for Hakeem Warwick. Yeah, we're going to make that trade, that 1-to-1 swap with the Blazers. So player progression, KD was a 95, Nate Robinson 88, DeMarcus Cousins 84, and then here's everybody else. Our Test does regress in with Odom and Jason Kidd. Ooh, Odom regressing, that hurts. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys the NBA draft as the Pacers took Tristan Thompson #1 overall. Tobias Harris goes 2nd to the T-Wolves. Nets take Clay at 3. Irving goes to the Mavericks at 4. Nets get Jimmy at 5. Nuggets get Derek Williams at 6. Brandon Knight goes 7 to the Thunder. Kawhi goes 8 to the Bulls. Burks 9 to the Cavs. There's Canner, Kemba, Jonas Valanciunas, Markieff Morris, Iman Shumpert, Jan Vesely, Vucevic, Reggie Jackson, Nolan Smith. This is a very good class, and the guy actually did a really good job getting a lot of accurate prospects. There's pretty much over 30 accurate prospects. Yeah, shout out to this guy who made this class. Jimmy Forget goes to the Kings. Yeah, he did in real life. Like, Dotas Montejunas, real player. There's Kyle Singler, Brad Wanamaker, Norris Cole. Wow, Andrew Goodluck. This guy killed it, whoever made this class. So this was, yeah, the most downloaded one on Xbox Series X. For the 2011 class. Alright, so we are going to change DeMarcus Cousins' position from a center to a power forward. He goes up to an 87. We also have Memento Core on this team. Would you look at that? Is that Eddie House? It is. So, we're going to give Kidd 15. Odom will get 20. Warwick will get 19. Our Test can get 26 minutes. Let's go 32 to Howard and Cousins. And let's go... let's do 31, 34... and then what I'm going to do is 24 there, and then let's go 2 more to Eric Gordon, and we could just do 35 to these guys. So yeah, that is what the rotation is going to look like. System proficiency is going to be 3.5 star grit and grind. We will stay with that, because we did go to the NBA Finals with it. So I'll see you guys probably like February 1st, hoping we have a good start to the season. So we are 24-3 to start the season, and we are the #1 team in the Western Conference by only a game and a half over the Lakers, because they're off to a really good start as well. There's the reigning NBA champions. They picked up Peja. Okay, they traded for him in the offseason. All right. Aldridge is up to a 93 overall. They don't have T-Mac anymore? Or is T-Mac hurt? Wait, where's T-Mac? Oh, no, there's T-Mac. Is he regressing? Oh, he regressed a little bit. Well, I mean, he is 32 years old. And then we can take a look at the award races. We see LeBron, Elton Brand on the Heat, Roy, Bargnani, and Bosch. Rookie of the Year, Kyrie Irving's averaging 31 points as a rookie. Okay. Sixth Man of the Year, Stephen Little, #1. There's Abdul Rahim at his age 36 season. Defensive Player of the Year, Chris Paul, #1. And then Most Improved, you got Rex Rogers there. Okay, he could definitely win that award. Cousins there at #2. And then here are the stats. How's Nate the Great doing? Oh, man, Nate Robinson, #1 scoring player on the team. And then followed by KD, Gordon, Cousins, Howard. I like this team a lot. I mean, we're 24-3. Let's keep it rolling. Alright, so it is the trade deadline. We also went through the contract extension deadline. We had nobody to sign. And I don't think we're going to make a trade. We're 45-8. It says we're the 4 seed, but we're really the we're the 2 seed. Because the Lakers have also been, like, unbelievably good. Yeah, we're, like, the 3 best teams in the league. Lakers, Warriors, and Knicks. I guess we're just going to try to keep it up. Here are the award races for the 2000 and 12 season. Yeah, so the next episode we'll go through the 2012 draft with like AD, and then LeBron, he signed with the Grizzlies. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Westbrook number 2, you got Roy, Wade, and Gilbert. There's Dwayne Wade there. He's been a Buck for life. It's not the Heat aren't Dwayne Wade's team. It's the Milwaukee Bucks. There's your Rookie of the Year. It's Kyrie's award. Can't believe he fell to 4. Absolute steal by Dallas. There's 6th Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and then you got Most Improved with Cousins there at 4. So we're going to keep it going. I'll see you guys with the All-Star Draft. I guess I actually went over the All-Star Draft, so we could just see if anybody on our team made it. Nobody on team Chris Paul on our team. Okay, Adam Morrison made it. How's he been throughout his career? He's been pretty good for the Phoenix Suns. And then there's Team LeBron, where you have LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. No Melo. Melo was on Chris Paul, or Melo? Yeah, Melo was on Chris Paul. We did have Kevin Durant make it. No Nate Robinson. Kyrie made it as a rookie. Alright, so we are 1 game away from ending the season. It's looking like we're going to be the 2 seed once again. The Lakers go 72-9. They could potentially go 73-9. The Knicks are 62-19. Damn, we built literally a juggernaut there over in the Western Conference and our conference right now. LeBron, oh yeah, he is breaking out. It looks like LeBron's going to win his first MVP? No, he's won... yeah, he won it a couple years ago in 2008, so he should win it here in 2012. Then you got Ross, KD, Gilbert, and Nate Robinson, number 5. Shout out to the Lakers and Warriors running the West. Rookie of the Year, you got Kyrie Irving, number 1. It's not really close at all. The Nets, they got some good rookies. Valanciunas and Jimmy Butler, along with Chris Paul there. We'll see if they make the playoffs. There's Evan Turner leading the way for 6th Man of the Year. Chris Paul, Defensive Player of the Year. And Rex Rogers, Most Improved. So let's finish up this season. We end up winning 70 games as a 2 seed. Oh my god. So yeah, we're the 2 seed. LeBron wins MVP. That's no shock. Kyrie, Rookie of the Year. No shocker there. Stephen Little, 6th Man. Chris Paul wins Defensive Player of the Year. Rex Rogers, Most Improved. And Scottie Pippen of the Lakers, who went 73-9, gets Coach of the Year. Hey, we get Executive of the Year. Edmund Westbrook / Mike Budenholzer / Bob Myers. Here's All-NBA first team. You got Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James. And then you got Adam Morrison and Andrea Bargnani. Pretty cool. All-NBA second team, you got Russ, Rose, Bosh, Melo, and Bynum. How's Bynum been? Oh, he's been really good so far. And then All-NBA third team, you got Steph, Brandon Roy, Elton Brand, KD, and Yao Ming. There's defensive first team. Sean Stevenson making the cut. All right, pretty cool. And then there's defensive second team, all-rookie first team, and then all-rookie second team. So, you got the Lakers versus the Mavs. Kyrie helping the Mavs go from one of the worst teams in the NBA to making the playoffs. You got Memphis versus Houston. You got Denver versus San Antonio, and we're taking on OKC. You got the Knicks versus the Heat, Boston versus Toronto, Cleveland versus Milwaukee, and Orlando versus Washington. So I think the New Jersey Nets, while I think next episode they'd be changing to the Brooklyn Nets, they'd be a fun team to do. They just missed out on the playoffs, but I'd be building around Clay, Chris Paul, Joe Johnson, like Valanciunas, Butler. I would like that team a lot to build around them. If not, we might do like Chicago. Maybe they just got Kawhi Leonard. Did he get hurt? Yeah, he did, I guess. But then also just taking a look at the stats, we could see that Nate Robinson led us in scoring, followed by Kevin Durant, Eric Gordon, DeMarcus Cousins, and Dwight Howard. And then you got Ron Artest, Odom Kidd, and Hakeem Wark. So let's see if we can get the Warriors a chip. We're taking on the Thunder, who got Brandon Knight, Harden, Batum, Favors, Bargnani, Granger, Vucevic, Dudley, Bass, and Larry Hughes. It's a solid team, but we should be able to come out victorious as we do win Game 1 by 22 points. Shout out to Nate Robinson. We win Game 2. Yes, we do. By 34 points. Shout out to Eric Gordon, Nate Robinson, and Kevin Durant. Can we go up 3-0? Boom, there we go. We beat them by 5. Nate Robinson with 24, Gordon 21, Durant 20, 14, and 5. And can we sweep them? Yes, we can. We end up beating them by 16. That was light work. The Lakers beat the Mavericks in 5. Rockets beat the Grizzlies in 5. There goes the MVP LeBron. And then the Nuggets beat the Spurs in 6. That's the only upset there. The 5 seed. Same thing over here. The 5 seed is the only upset. The Knicks beat the Heat in 5. Raptors beat the Celtics in 6. The I almost said Brewers, jeez. The Bucks beat the Cavs, the Cavs beat the Bucks in 6. And then the Magic sweep the Wizards. So, who's on the Raptors again? They got Ellis Feldler, Serge Ibaka, Greg Oden. Greg Oden's a 93. Not playing like a 93 at all. Jeez. Oh, God, he stinks. How is he a 93? I don't know. So we take it on Denver, who have Kemba. Oh, they have Kobe now. Kobe's 34. All right. Derek Williams. He's been playing pretty good in the playoffs. They got Boozer, Bynum, Anderson, Green. Oh, this would not be good. Game 1, we do win, though, by 15 points. Shout out to Dwight. Game 2, we end up winning. Let's go by 21 points. Shout out to Eric Gordon. DeMarcus Cousins with a huge game. Dwight Howard had a double-double. And Game 3, okay, we do end up losing. We get blown out by 29 points. All right, that's fine because we're going to win Game 4. And we're up 3-1. We won by 15. Who had 24? Kevin Durant did. Nate Robinson with 23 and 8. Dwight Howard did 18 and 11. And then can we beat the Nuggets in 5? Yes, we can. We beat them by 3. And now we got the Lakers. They're looking for revenge on us. You got the Knicks in Orlando. No surprise over there, at least with the Knicks. Orlando, shout out to them for making the playoffs and the conference finals. So here we go. Lakers versus Warriors. Game 1. We pick up a 2-point victory in the Staples Center. Wow. There we go. Game 2. We pick up a victory. Oh my God, by 8. All right. Let's go up 3-0. Let's go up 3-0. Please, please, please. Yes, we're up 3-0. We beat them by 12. We have the Lakers number in this video. Yeah, you can get all the 1 seeds you want, but we're going to be winning those Western Conference Finals, and we sweep the Lakers by 16. We are 12-1 going into the NBA Finals to take on the Magic. Yes. The Knicks streak of 4 finals in a row ends, and we have the Magic. They got Jermaine O'Neal. They traded for him. Maybe that's how the Knicks lost. They needed Jermaine O'Neal. So let's see what happens. Game 1, we win. Let's go by 7 points. Are the Golden State Warriors going to win the 2012 Finals? I think they will. They're 14-1 in the playoffs. Make it? No, 14-2. Okay, 15-2. Let's go. We win in overtime in Game 4. Wow, Nate Robinson drops 29. Game 3, we ended up losing by 1 point. We were 1 point away from being NBA champions at the moment. 3-2. Oh, man, we lost by 9. Don't force a Game 7. Yes, we win in 6. Let's go. As Kevin Durant is your Finals MVP, the Golden State Warriors win the 2012 NBA Championship. So that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys have been enjoying the 2000 franchise. Drop a like if you did. We will be using an Eastern Conference team in the next video, so I guess let me know which team you'd want to see. Do you want to see the Pacers with John Wall, Vince Carter, Tristan Thompson, Michael Beasley? We've already done the Sixers. We could do the Bulls with Manu Ginobili, who's 34, but built around mainly Al Horford, who's 26, Bledsoe, who's 22, and then Kawhi Leonard. Atlanta, Turkoglu at the end of his career, same with KG. KG's 36, Turkoglu's 33. They'd be possibly a fun team to do. Could use the Bobcats with Conley, D. Rose, Rudy Gay. That would be fun. Wow, they ended up signing Rudy Gay. That's a great pickup. We could do New Jersey or Detroit as well. We kind of already went over New Jersey. Just let me know down below who you guys like to see. So, yeah, that is it for me. Drop a like if you guys have been enjoying the 2000 franchise. I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.